mean, there's a realistic scenario where they're 1-8 here. Maybe 0-9. I mean, as good as the roster has improved, I just haven't been a believer in Zach Wilson.
Well, you know, I mean, Brady Quinn obviously can relate to losing because that's what he did for most of his career. That's just not a knock. It's the truth, right? I'm just giving facts. He's giving an opinion on what he thinks. I'm giving you facts. You know, look, I mean,
we can have a little fun with it.
That was a pretty bold. That segment he was in was not about bold takes. That was his take. That's what he thought. So pretty ignorant at this point. But hey, you know, I'm glad the Jets are where they are. They've earned where they're at, and quite frankly, that 0-9. I mean, that's, you know, come on. I mean, that's pretty nice. He's got a vendetta. Did we not sign him a year where he wanted to come here? Were you there? Or was he trying to come in and you said no? We don't want to bring him on board.
We're not burying him. The fans,
sure we are. Yeah, we're burying him.
The fans are keeping receipts here. Yeah. That's all that's happening here.
Ooh, and that's how we started off. That's how we started off, man. Great analysis by Anthony Beck. What a beautiful, beautiful way to give Brady Quinn what he deserves, because that was a horrible take by Brady Quinn. Terrible take by him. I hope he never get. I hope nobody ever lets him get past it. I hope he always has to get killed for it by Jets fans, by his colleagues. If his colleagues, they hold him accountable. I forgot who was on the show with him a couple weeks ago, and he made sure to let him have it. I hope he never lives it down. 'Cause the way Anthony Beck put it into words, I couldn't have said it any better. That was fantastic. What did he say? He said, "Oh yeah, sure. I bet he can't relate to losing because that's all he did most of his career." And then Eric Allen is like, "Oh, it's not he's like, it's not a knock. It's just the truth." Boom. Perfect way to put it. Eric Allen try to simmer it down. He's like, no, we're not trying to bury the guy. And Anthony Beck is like, no, we're burying him. No, of course we're burying him. You deserve to get buried. I hope they never, ever, ever let you live it down. Never. The Jets have a Super Bowl defense. Super Bowl defense. I don't care. They've been doing it all season long, and they got tested with the best offense in the league, one of the best, probably the best offense in the league, and they did it again. You could have said before this game against the Bills, you could have said, the defense is phenomenal, but you could have been like, oh, look at who they played. Maybe, Green Bay is not the same. The Ravens seem like they're not the same. They played against the Patriots. The Patriots are not the same. Mac Jones is not that good. Cleveland, they didn't have their starting quarterback. You can make all these arguments, but Buffalo has been crowned halfway through the season, and they're a great team. They are absolutely a great team, and what the defense did yesterday is insane to me. They are a Super Bowl defense, in my opinion. Super Bowl. Just off that alone, they could go deep into the playoffs. Just off that alone.
He slipped down. And the ball
horrible kick to start the game. I was like, wow, right out the gate. First play, too, Sauce decides to get beat for the first time. He's ahead of his time, man. He's ahead of his time. He's ahead of his time. All the signs that I see from him, him mentally, his freakish length. The guy is like an alien. He's an alien, man. How tall and lanky he is. Great play by Whitehead. Played the underneath perfectly. Trailed behind him with such poise and pace, and then snuck right in to take away a great opportunity for Buffalo. Just snatched that opportunity from them with that play. Great play by Whitehead. Pressure, strips him. Boom! This play was amazing. Man. He strips him, he loses the ball, and the linebackers, there was a replay I saw where the linebackers saw, I don't even know how they saw that the ball was loose. There was like an instant, Sherwood and Quan Alexander were instantly saw it and were in quick pursuit. Then Josh Allen runs it to the 1 yard line on 3rd and 10. You up and down kind of drive. They skipped ahead, and Josh Allen gets the sneak. A lot of grit throughout this game. Nice play action to Uzama. Uzama, I felt like could have ran the ball better on that first catch. He slammed the ball because he knew it. But nevertheless, it was a good play. Attempt, Greg the leg. Just gets it through. It wasn't like they got a touchdown, but they responded a little bit after giving up the touchdown. They responded. Got to give the offense some credit on that. Went around that big hit and got the first down. CJ, boom, big hit on Cook right there. Pass break up. Look at that. You could tell he's overthinking it. He did it he's done it a couple times this year already. Well, Michael Carter with a nice run. Very nice run around the corner. When it's all said and done, MC will be remembered amongst Jets fans. He won't be remembered by the masses unless the Jets do something big in the postseason and he has his role. He will have his role. But he won't be remembered by the masses. But the Jets fans will remember him. He will be one of those. He is one of those Jets players that we will, as Jets fans, will remember and always respect him for. He'll always have love among Jets fans. Diggs breaks a tackle from Reed, gets another nice reception and gain. This was a good drive for Diggs. This might have been the last sign that Diggs had, and the last showing that Diggs had in this game. I don't remember him after this drive. 3rd and manageable, and this was the big run by Josh Allen around the design run for Josh. Runs to the left, nobody there. Basically runs untouched. He was untouched for about 35 yards. That was like their biggest play. That was their biggest play. He does a freaking headstand to catapult himself back up onto his feet. The guy is athletic. Like I said, they're the Buffalo Bills. They're dynamic, man. With that quarterback, they're dynamic. You can't stop them all the time. They had their moments, but after that run, clink, clink, shut them down. Let's see this throw. Boom! What a big play by Garrett and Zach. But damn, Zach had him. If he would have hit him in stride, he would have probably scored a touchdown on that play. He had one man to beat, and it would have been boosters after that. He would have put the boosters on, even though he's awkward. Who knows what he would have did? But if he would have made his mind up and turned it up the field and made the safety miss, that could have been a touchdown if Zach hit him in stride. But Garrett is showing he's a #1 wide receiver, man. His awkwardness with his run after catch, he is awkward. Play action, Uzama. First down, baby. Big first down for them. Big first down for them. They needed that on 4th down. Huge. Uzama showed up on that play. Nice play call.
2nd and 6, Wilson.
2nd and 6. Conklin, he's the go-to. Him and Zach have such a rapport. Nice play. Zach looks like he shortened his drop back and just threw it to Conklin for the first down. Beautiful. Sidearm throw to MC. Run it. Gets the first down. Zach was poised in this game, man. He had a few sidearm throws. 1st and goal, 35 seconds to go in the half. Run up the gut for MC. Look at that. Give him a little dance. That was a great response. Great response. Offense, To me, I think I give the offense a A minus, because this was a hard-fought game, and every time it seems like it did. Both touchdowns for Buffalo in the first half. Right away, the Jets offense responded right after and got some points. Nice throw on the run. Look at that, John Franklin Myers. He just gets there. It seems like he always gets there at the end and puts a hand on the quarterback. But he held up. He held up there. Good hit. 55-yarder. And he missed it. Beautiful. Good job by defense to keeping them at bay, making it a very hard, long 55-yard field goal attempt. And he missed it to go into the half.
First and 10 from the 20-yard line to start the second half. Fake the handoff. Wilson.
Nice throw. Garrett Wilson yet again. Nice throw by Zach. He likes to throw the ball sidearm. Look at that. Right sidearm to throw it past the defender, leaping defender in his face for the first down. Ah, man. Zach has some throws, man. Zach has some throws, boy. Cock it, boom. Oh, that was the close call. The refs gave them another one, I think. That could have been an interception. The refs gave them another one. Then they ran a play right away so that it wasn't challenged, but they got stopped for only a gain of 1. Oh, no, but they gave him a first down. I forgot they did. Wow, the refs were kind of on the Jets side this game a little bit, man. They kind of gave him some calls. There was no play there. 3rd and 9. And what did he do? He ran the ball, baby. That is exactly what you do, boy. You run the ball. You run the ball. Look at that. Look at that. Smart play. Great little short pass. Nice short pass for the first down on 3rd down. They were going to score on this drive. They didn't show it, but freaking the sky cam out of nowhere snaps, delays all the momentum for like almost 15 minutes. They said like 12 minutes. Past 12 minutes was delayed. They come out and Von Miller just kills the drive. But what do? We don't fold. We don't break. Quinnen, baby. Quinnen and Sauce, man. Quinnen and Sauce.
It's a loss of 7 for Buffalo.
2nd and 17. Quinnen and then Sauce. Give me that, the freak. Sauce is an alien, man. Sauce is an alien. Look at that boy. He's like so. Go curse up a storm on the sideline. What you? Oh man, they made Josh look like a pedestrian. They made him look like a. Look at this. He is pissed. But hey, there's nothing you could do. That's Sauce, man. All right, we back on offense. All right, damn. This guy is so weird. He's so awkward. Look at that. He's just so awkward that I don't think you could like ever really. It's gonna be hard to get a grasp on him, man. He is so awkward that the ball managed. Ooh, and then he came with the one-hander. Ooh, I forgot about that, man. Damn, he's nasty. Oh, he's nasty, man. Those are the 3 jerseys I'm getting. Right away. Zach on the move. Run the ball for a first down. Smart. You don't got to do everything. And then right away, whoop, little side action. James Robinson first. Touchdown as a Jet. Thank you. Give us the lead. You see, Zach? Make the smart play. Every play is not a touchdown. You ran the ball, got the first down, and then the touchdown came the very next play. That got Cook open on that short pass for the first down. Another run. Look at Sauce. Pursuit, get him out of bounds. Great play. And this was the fluky brother-to-brother injury on the sideline. I was like, no way. Big kick. 51-yarder. Great kick, man. They needed that. They needed that kick. Zach poised, off target though. Off target to Conklin. He was poised. Not a bad throw. He looked calm. He was just off target. This was a big drive for the defense. Huge drive to get this stop. 1st and 10 at the 39. He tries to run, gets stopped. Was that a sack? I think that was a sack. They stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. No one open. He tried to scramble up. Look at that. They kept their discipline. Vinny Curry kept them inside on that play. Great job by Vinny Curry. That was a beautiful job by Vinny Curry. Look at this. Another QB sneak. That was like 3 QB sneaks where the D-line was just they were in a weird alignment. It's like, why are you leaving this whole thing open? Jermaine Johnson on the pursuit. No, boy. Put him on his head. Put him on his head. Boom! Put him on his head, man. There you go. He tried to give him a move. Stayed in the perfect angle. Hooked his foot, made him fall on his head. Boom, fall on your head. 2nd and 14. Bring the pressure. Bring the pressure. Ooh, almost picked. Bring the pursuit again. Make a move. Guy in his face. DJ Reed, great job turning your head around. No, you are not getting it, Diggs. Where have you been, Diggs? All second half. Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? I don't know. I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you. Great job, DJ. Great job. Great punt by the kicker. At this point, I'm like, man, this is going to be hard. I was saying it. I'm like, this is going to be hard. First play at the 4. Nice run by James Robinson. I thought he was down at the line of scrimmage. Muscled his way. 1st and 10. Give the ball to James again. Break him. If he didn't stumble, he would have been gone for an additional 30, 40 yards. But, hey, good move. I wish he didn't stumble. But you know what? It took more time off the clock. Nice cutback. Nice blocking. Stumble, but big gain of 15 yards. Berrios on the move. MC around the corner. He's having these signature. It's happened several times this year where MC catches the edge, man, and he puts on the boosters, puts on the speed, and manages to get the corner. And he always gets the corner and then turns it up for more yards. I don't know how he does it. He is so slippery, man. He is so slippery. This is the Bills' defense, man. This is the Bills' defense. Yeah, you could say they're missing some players. I don't care. This is the Bills' defense, man. And they're muscling them. MC with another run. So slippery. The guy is so sneaky, quick, and slippery. Great run. Just look at the O-line. No, look at Mims on the block. Everyone dedicated. Everybody dedicated to the run. Everybody dedicated to get the win by any means. Now, Zach, we need you, Zach. We need you. The one play we need you. Step back. Muscle that ball right into his chest. Mims with the jumping catch for the first down. 2-minute warning. Look, Zach, nothing open. Stay there. Take the sack. Nothing open. Stay there. Take the sack. Make them call their final timeout and get the 3. Get the 3 that you deserve. Get the 3 that you deserve. Don't be selfish. Don't let your ego get in the way. Take the freaking sack. Get the 3 you deserve. Smart. He almost did it, but he pulled it back. You could tell he knew what he was doing. Greg the leg. Big time kick. Take the lead. 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff is... This play right here might have won us the division, depending on Josh Allen's injury, because his arm was hurt, and that did not look good. Even though he made some throw. Look at that. That ball was short on the next one. I thought something was wrong with his arm. Look at this. Pursuit. Make him scramble. Make him run. Even though he got this ball out there, something might be wrong. Sauce with the instincts. He said after the game, he didn't even look. He felt he had a sense of what was going on behind him. He probably got out of the pocket by now, and then he kept his eyes on Gabe Davis's eyes. He saw that Gabe Davis was looking up. Game over. He saw that the Gabe Davis eyes started looking up to the ball, and he just followed his eyes and his arms. He stayed calm. He put his hand to defend. No flag. Game over. Sauce is ahead of his time. Ahead of his time. DJ Reed is a monster. CJ Mosley.
I ain't gotta say too much, man. I need 2 things for y'all boys today. I just need 2 things. I need y'all to play for each other when that whistle blows. That's all I want to hear. When that whistle blows, I want violence. Every play.
Difference maker. You could tell he was out. Sherwood came in. Sherwood was a little tad bit slow on the pursuit of Josh Allen when Josh ran it to the 1-yard line. But Sherwood is good to have him as a backup. But when CJ came back in, you could tell they got a boost again. They probably were like, oh no, CJ's hurt. And when he came back into that defensive huddle, they must have freaking were like, oh, let's go. I already know that's what happened. CJ monster. Whitehead is balling. Whitehead, he's had his little ups and downs. He's balling. He is balling. The whole D-line is balling, man. JFM is having a great season. Sheldon Rankins is having a great season. Nathan Shepard, that's how you know it's different. When Nathan Shepard is showing out, I'm like, what is happening? I didn't really see him this game, but the last 2 games, and then Bryce Huff, man. Jacob Martin, bye-bye. It was nice having you for a brief little moment. It's cool. You had your moments. You had a role. You know, you had a big-time sack last week. You had your moments. But bye-bye. We don't need... Bryce Huff is ridiculous, man. Bryce Huff might have won us the division. And I'm not crazy to say it. He might have won us the division with that freaking last sack on Josh Allen, because if I can't wait to see what the report is on his elbow, because that did not look pretty. He was about to launch that ball and his arm snapped back so bad, so violently. Bryce Huff, man, you might have won us the division. If we keep playing the way we're playing right now, that could have been a division-winning hit. Thank you, Bryce Huff. Offense, the O-line, man. The O-line. I don't know what kind of coaching job they're doing with all these injuries that they've sustained on the O-line to be able to take full control in the second half. They just had the ball basically the whole damn second half for the most part. They had the ball the whole second half. The O-line played a superb game. That unit, they are playing really well. They're not perfect. They had a lot of injuries. It's not perfect. MC, his freaking cat-like feet when he runs around the corner, takes the edge over and over and over again. So slippery, so quick. His short-range quickness is incredible. His vision, his balance, he is phenomenal. He will be, like I said, he will be remembered. He will be remembered amongst Jets fans. He's a fan favorite. Leader in the locker room for sure at a young age. Second season in the league already. James Robinson having an injury, dating back with Jacksonville, just coming to the Jets, still having issues with his leg, with his knee. showed a lot of grit, trying to fill in the shoes of Breece. Yeah, you're not Breece Hall, but you're a good football player, and you showed a lot of heart with your running, and especially on that last drive. Garrett Wilson, man, #1 wide receiver. He's young. His upside is through the roof. Through the roof. Buy his stock now because it is gonna only go up when he starts putting it together even more. He already is he's their #1 receiver. Corey Davis not in there. Elijah Moore not being a factor that much in this game. Mims had a good. He had his moments. Mims is a really good player. He's definitely proving himself. But Garrett Wilson was really the only. Berrios wasn't a factor in this. They didn't throw the ball to Berrios. They didn't throw the ball to Elijah. Mims had a big catch at the end. He was targeted again, but he dropped one that was a high throw over the middle. But Garrett Wilson over and over and over and over catching the ball awkwardly. You could tell the defenders cannot get a grasp on his movement because he is just so awkward and quick and fast, and his hands and his acrobatic nature. The guy is really, really good, man. He just needs to clean up. He needs to slow down a little bit. It's not even when he finally gets to slow it down a little bit more. He's gonna torch people because he's awkward and he has speed and he has his acrobatic catches, his radius. He is great, man. He is great. He has great instincts also. He has a knack for the ball because the way the ball slipped out his hands on that run pass option he had, it slipped, and he was able to just keep his momentum going and pick and land right on it. You know, it could have been a disastrous play, and it ended up being a net positive for like about 8-9 yards. Thankfully, he had a great game. He probably will. He will be in the running for Rookie of the Year at the end of this year if this continues. And he's only going to get better through the year. I think he's only going to get better. The only thing that's holding him back is really the play calling because they're a run first offense. You know, if Zach played a little bit better, which I think. Let me get Zach. This was probably his best game. This was probably his best game in his career because he won it. He had great games last year. He did. He had great games last year against worthy opponents. You know, you could say that Tampa Bay game was probably, but they lost that game. This was probably his best game in his career. He didn't have the big, monstrous, enormous numbers. That he didn't stuff the stats, but he was consistent. He was effective. That's it. You're playing against a great team who can put up points that doesn't give you many opportunities on defense. And Zach took what the defense gave him, was very effective, was very calm, threw the ball accurately for the most part. I wish on that throw down the middle to Garrett, if he would have hit him in stride, instead of making Garrett have to turn around and spin for that catch, if he would have hit him in stride, Garrett possibly could have took it to the left, made a move on the safety, took it to the left, and took it to the house. It was there if he would have hit him in stride. It was a great, great, great move by Garrett. Garrett made that play right off the line of scrimmage. He put a quick move on the defender in the slot position, put a quick move, got wide open, got a huge space. If Zach would have just hit him in stride and kept his momentum going forward and his eyes down the field, he could have put a move on the safety and been gone for a touchdown. But, Zach needs to improve. Zach had a great game. He ran the ball on crucial third downs. On crucial third downs, he ran the ball. Last week on those third downs, on those plays where he could have used his legs, he decided to throw the ball up. He was selfish last week. And Josh Allen might have did a disservice to his team with the interview he did last week by saying when he played the Patriots his second year and he threw 3 interceptions, that was his defining moment where the light switched on him in his head and it made him better. Him saying that, Zach looks like he took that and internalized it for himself because he looked night and day different. A full 180. His decision making, his calmness, his understanding of the situation, knowing the strength of his team, the strength of his offense, the strength of his receivers, the strength of his defense. He didn't try to become the superhero of the game, and he ended up having a very solid, effective game. A+ for the defense. I would say A- for the offense and a B+ for special teams. B+ around there. Because that kick in the beginning was awful. They had some penalties. There was the big run by Berrios on the return that got called back with a flag. Justin Hardy on the sideline unnecessarily getting that personal foul on the sideline. Like, you don't do that. But Greg the Leg made a big kick in the first half, and in the end of the game, he won the game with the kick. So you got to give him a B+. So all around, great showing by the team. Great showing by the team. The coaching, got to give the coaching an A, in my opinion. I think the defense, come on. Defense gets it. The coach, Ulbrich called a fantastic game. Fantastic game. Bringing the pressure when needed. Giving the players opportunities to make plays on defense. On offense, Mike LaFleur called a really good game. Understand who you're playing against. Minimize the mistakes for Zach. Get the offensive line to play really well, to run the ball. Time of possession, especially in the second half, was huge with the play calling. Great showing, all around showing by the team. That was a huge statement of a game. Nobody had them to win this game. They were 12.5-point underdogs. It ended up going down to 10.5. I put $4 on them on FanDuel to win the game because I didn't think they were going to win the game. I thought it was possible. There was a possibility they could win the game. That's why I put $4. But maybe I should have put more money where my mouth is. But $4 to win the game. They walk away with $22. Hey, I'll take it, man. They won me some money. They've won me money 3 times this year already. I can't believe it. The New York Jets actually won me money. I was able to bet with my heart. Well, I bet for them 4 times already this year, and they lost me only one when they last week against New England. They won me money 3 times this year, which is insane. The first time was Cleveland. That was miraculous. Miraculous. The second time was Green Bay. They won me money. And against the Bills, they won me money, man. I can't believe it. What what a season so far before the bye. And to bring it back full circle, thank you, Anthony Beck, for saying what you said to the idiot that said we were gonna be 0-9 or 1-8 before the bye, and said we were gonna have 5 wins on the season. We're not. We are 6-3. We surpassed your 5-win season before the bye. We're 6-3 at the bye. Nowhere near 0-9, 1-8, Brady. Hope you never live it down. I hope you lose your job for having horrible takes. I hope they replace you. Hope they replace you like they did when you were playing in your football career. Replaceable. You'll only be relevant because of your BS hot takes. BS. Replaceable in every facet of your careers. Thank you, Anthony Beck, for saying what you said. That was incredible. You only spoke facts. He gave an opinion. You only spoke facts, and you said it perfectly. What a phenomenal week. Let's go into the bye. Very happy, but focused. Today, 24 hours, like they say, to celebrate. Let's celebrate 24 hours. And from the end of today to game day against New England in just under 2 weeks, that's our focus. That's our focus. We need payback. We need to win these division games. And if we do that, and if Josh Allen has an injury to that elbow, we have a chance to win the damn division with our Super Bowl defense. That's it. I'll leave it at that. Go Jets.